Hello, good morning and good day, friends, viewers, and my listener, శ్రోతలకు వీక్షకులకు నమస్కారములు. Good morning and good day. I am Tumala. I am Tumala from Pride YouTube channel. Pride, Pride Tumala YouTube channel. This is a fresh, new 1 month old baby, the Pride. So, through Pride YouTube channel, I want to meet you and discuss some of the live issues connected to our day-to-day life or the day-to-day life, what is happening in the society, the morals, the comics, hilarious stories, motivational issues, etc. etc. Today, an issue of creativity, how a creative mind uh, meets success by thinking creatively or differently or out of the box thinking. We heard, we know all these phrases and terminologies. Okay, that is the theory we know. But it is in case of application, implementation, there the success, is it not lying? So, a story of this subject, of this importance, we are going to see today through this video. Before going to the video, I request my listeners and viewers, please support me, encourage me by like, share, and subscribe your Pride Tumala YouTube channel, right? The channel name is Pride, Pride, what you are seeing through this video. My name is Tumala. So I call it as a Pride-Tumala channel, right? I once again request you, kindly like, share, and subscribe. So let us go into the story of this video. I'm a 80 years old retired bank official. I will share one of the creative incident or a lateral thinker, one of the bank official. He has applied his mind there, out of the way box, or lateral thinking, or creative thinking, whatever words you use, phrases and terminology. Finally, that should get you a success. People should appreciate you. Suppose if I do something, I am doing creatively, I am thinking laterally, that will not get you any results, that will hinder the people around you, and that will sustain into losses or difficulties. That is not creativity, is it not? May not be creativity. So, such type of small incident I want to share with you. Uh, One of the bank officer, uh, bank manager, his name was Mr. Nirmal. He was working for IOB. He was an IOB bank manager in Chennai. I was a bank officer in some other bank in the same place. He was Mr. Nirmal, the IOB manager, young and vibrant manager. He was, what is the duty of a bank manager? What is banking, basic banking? Today, people have forgotten, even all the bankers or the public, they have forgotten what is banking, basic banking. The basic banking is accepting deposits or receiving deposits for the purpose of lending. That is the one sentence core banking, That is the concept of banking, how the banking born, evaluated. Today, that core banking, the purpose of the bank, accepting deposits for the purpose of lending, that has gone to the back seat. People forgotten, including the bankers themselves. They are doing all sorts of ancillary and support to business, non-fund based business, so that they get a lot of um, revenue out of that non-fund based business. See, suppose you are getting a SMS, right? For everything, whether it is debited, your account is debited with some amount or credited with some amount, or any sort of banking issues that happened in connection with your account in a particular bank. Everybody is having a bank account. You say, whoever is having a bank account, they get an SMS, is it not? So for that, they are charging. Banks are charging now. Every month, 100 rupees, 200 rupees, like that, they are debiting. For some people, if the number of SMS is more than what the bank thinks according to their own wisdom, it is not in consonance or in consultation or in agreement with the customer. They one-sidedly they decide they will charge for SMS. So one of this non-fund based where they get a lot of revenue, they are doing forgetting the core banking. So Mr. Nirmal was trying to canvass or get one of the prestigious school account in the city of Chennai, where it's a convent, it's a Christian convent school, maybe more than 100 years of standing. He was vehemently trying to get that account to him. So where the school is very famous in Chennai, where former chief ministers studied, all the product of that school, they have become politicians, administrators, industrialists, whatnot. Such is the prominence of that school, convent school. He was trying, other bankers are also trying, not only IOB manager Mr. Nirmal, other bank managers are also trying to get that account, the school account, because it is a prestigious, it is not the money, how they will get, what is the amount they get of that school. But having that school's account in their books, bank's books, they feel it is a prestige because the school itself, the name itself is prestigious school. So it was going. So whenever these bank managers approach the management of that school, including Mr. Nirmal, the Nirmal's brother-in-law was a senior minister in Tamil Nadu government. He was number two after the chief minister. He was number two in his position, very senior. He was the brother-in-law of Mr. Nirmal. He did not use that influence, political influence or governmental influence. Individually, as a bank manager, he was also approaching time and again, like any other managers are also doing. The peers also, peer managers also are doing the same thing what Nirmal was doing. But the school management told, we are having an account with some other bank. We are not unhappy there. So they are giving a good service. We are happy. Why we should change that account to you? That is the question from the management side of the school management. These managers, including Nirmal, IOBN, they say that we don't say that you close that account and come to us. You continue that account, but give us a nominal account so that your account, if I am having in my bank, in my books, it is a prestige for me. I am having so and so school account. That itself gives me a prestige. That talks moral, it's a boost, moral boost up, and it is an image elevation among us the banks or in the society. That is the purpose. So please give a nominal account. Continue that your account where you are having already continuing with some bank. You continue that. We don't want to close that. This is the banker's side. This type of dialogue persuasion was going on for long, but these bankers were not successful in their attempts to getting that school account. So generally, in the monsoon in Chennai, December, November end or December first week, the monsoon will be heavy and there will be cyclone and rampant of all the natural calamities that take place during that period. So that school as having a around that inside that compound wall, they have a lot of trees, big trees, 100 years old school, I told you, no, convent school, big trees, banyan tree, people tree, and etc. etc. So one large, huge banyan tree for that particular cyclone of 1 year, it fell, it uprooted and fell inside the campus. That is, the main gate was blocked. In the main gate backside, inside the compound, it fell off, it uprooted. So entry and exit from that gate, main gate was difficult, is it not? You can understand. This was the situation. So somehow the students and the staff, or they made a little way, going and coming. They are doing it for a week or 10 days. What this Nirmal did, he went to a timber merchant, brought the timber merchant to the school gate compound inside, and he said, you have to clear this uprooted tree immediately within a day or two, make this other land and other things, whatever it is damaged, make it neat and clean, and for this timber you have to pay some amount also. Like that, he had a contract with the timber merchant, local timber merchant. He brought the timber merchant, cleared everything, and of course with the knowledge of the school management. And he is also given, not only he made the way clear, neat and as it was earlier, and Nirmal also, he has sold that timber to the timber merchant. He has also gave some money, revenue to the, not only clearing the hindrance, and also he gave a money to the school out of that hindrance, the money generated out of hindrance. In that bad situation, he has generated the money. The school management was so impressive. They were holding their head. It's a girls' school. It's not a co-education, it's a girls' school. And the staff are almost all female staff, teaching staff or non-teaching staff. Management is also largely run by women. So they are holding their head how to clear it. So, but this Nirmal has taken an initiative, and he thought creatively, out of the box thinking, a lateral thinking creatively. He bought a timber merchant, sold that tree trunk to the timber merchant, asked the timber merchant to clear that all the debris, and make everything, level it and clean it, so that it becomes very neat and hygiene. And out of that bad experience, hindrance experience, troubled experience, he generated some revenue and gave it to the school. The school management was highly impressed. So they gave their account to Nirmal, the IOB manager. This story was about in 80s, early 80s in Chennai. I was also bank officer there. Now I am 80 years old, 80, 79 plus. This gave us I was uh, a faculty in a training college. So we used to discuss this case study of Nirmal's case study, how he creatively, the bad situation, how creatively he has turned it into a successful revenue generating situation. He did not use any political pressure or government pressure because his brother in law was number two in the hierarchy in, in that ruling party, and also in the as a minister, senior minister in the government. He didn't use that. With his personal individual capacity, he has done a wonderful job. So we used to discuss this in the classroom also whenever we conduct a training program. It's a ongoing training programs. And he started after that the street where he was living. He started cleaning the street. Initiative cleaning the street. Now collecting the garbage from households with a van. Environmental hygiene and cleanliness. He started in his street where he was living. And slowly, I'm talking in 80s, uh, slowly it percolated to the other streets. He named that venture as Ex-Nora International, Ex-Nora, N-O-R, Ex-Nora International. And it spread, and he got an international award for hygiene and cleanliness. He was a guest speaker in various international forums on his individual capacity, Mr. Nirmal. This is how we should think creatively. Thank you. I want to share this with my viewers. Hope this might have put you in a thinking process. Think, think, think. So I think the video is over. Again, I request you, before closing this video, I request you to kindly support me by way of like, share and subscribe Pride channel. Thank you. Good day and good night.